Hi everyone, this is Michi Liazzi from Taxpayers Protection Alliance. We're out here, tax day is coming up, and we're talking to folks about what they think about the IRS and the tax code. And don't be fooled, behind me, that is the International Spy Museum, which some folks may be confusing with the Internal Revenue Service nowadays. So we're just going to take a look and see what people think about how we can fix the tax code and what Washington can do to make it better for them. So when I say the words Internal Revenue Service, what comes to your mind?
April 15th and misery.
Taxes that I tend to file at the last minute.
Taxes.
Thieves.
When I say the words IRS, what comes to mind?
Hand it over.
It's my money and I need it now.
Government bureaucracy.
Enforcement.
Now, if you could be in charge and you could do tax reform, anything in particular you'd like to do? Any ideas on tax reform?
They gotta simplify the system so that it's easier to figure out what you owe and why you owe it.
I'd make it simpler. Make it fair to the average taxpayer. Have it graduated based on income and far fewer loopholes.
Okay. Now, if you could fix taxes, how would you fix the tax code right now? Tax reform. What would you do?
Tax reform for me would be having everyone pay a set percentage instead of like a set amount, because the percentage is the same no matter how much you make. 30%. If you make $20,000, the same.
Flat. You want it flat.
Yeah, a flat percentage.
You know, just recently did my taxes. It takes a long time. It's very cumbersome. You often have to pay someone else to do it. Hopefully with tax reform, it can be done by an actual normal person and take less than an hour or so.
Now, what do you think Washington could do right now to make something better for taxpayers?
Wow.
Is there anything they could do right now to help taxpayers?
Lower the taxes. Lower the taxes.
Close loopholes, get it down to if you make X amount of money, you pay X in taxes, and it's something a 16-year-old can do.
I think it would make sense to look at the overall how difficult it is to pay taxes, how unfair it is to the middle class, to the working class.
Simplify the code, I think. I think for a lot of people it seems like it's difficult to understand, it's difficult to get straight answers. Even when you contact the IRS, it just seems unnecessarily complicated.
I really think they ought to lower the corporate tax rate so that we can increase more, companies coming back to the United States instead of going overseas trying to get around all the tax rules. I just think that would help our economy.
What would you do the money you could save if they made it flat? Like you say, if you save money from that and they cut taxes, what would you do with that money?
I could afford to go to school.
Nothing in particular. I would just save from my life, I guess. I would just continue to save. I'm a saving kind of person. I'm frugal.
First of all, I'll pay my tithes, and then I'll give back to the homeless. I love to help the needy, and I love to give back.
I'd probably up the number of charitable contributions I make.
Oh, very good.
He can't even follow that.
I can follow that. I'll pay off some credit cards.
I will reinvest it in myself as an entrepreneur to build myself and help be self-sufficient.
I would go ahead and I would build my hair salon because I'm a future cosmetologist.
Excellent. Well, we hope you get to do that.
Buy me a house.
Okay. Do you want to buy a house too?
Yes, I will make it into, invest to have a big career.
I want a house to pass on to my granddaughter.
Excellent.
I think I would probably put some into my kids' education. I would put some into savings and probably some into home improvement.
I would be saving it for my trip to go see my son who's in the military overseas.
I would reinvest and buy another rental property.
Oh man, I haven't filed my taxes yet, but probably spend a little bit, maybe invest a little bit, Okay. Yeah.
Probably do the same thing, invest it.
Put it in my savings account.